Alright, I'm making this video presentation about my personal project where I mapped how much water I was drinking and setting a goal to drink a lot more and the appropriate amount that I should be drinking every day. With my activity level, I should be drinking a lot of water. I sweat a lot, I get my heart rate up many times in the day. There's definitely a need for me to stay hydrated, that's for sure. So while I'm walking around campus, anytime I see a drinking fountain, I try to make it a personal thing to go up and take like 10 to 15 gulps from it. It's not a lot. I don't know exactly how much water I'm getting, but it seems like it's always a good thing for me. Keep me going. And I never really take a water bottle with me places I go, because the water bottles I carry, they're usually very big ones, and it can get pretty annoying. So that's why I wanted to do this personal project to see how much water I should be drinking, which is about 120, 125 fluid ounces a day. Uh, Carry a water bottle with me and get that amount of water every day. The water bottle I have, it's about 45 fluid ounces. So I realized, all right, if I drink this just 3 times a day, then I'll be well hydrated. And I started taking it with me everywhere I'd go. I'd try to refill it. Thankfully, a lot of the water fountains nowadays, especially around campus, at the gym, they have the easy fill up stations for water bottles. So, over a 2 week period, on my proposal, I also said that this was leading up to a competition for a ballroom. I wanted to see if hydrating myself well enough would have made a significant change in the competition. Uh, I had my water bottle with me, made sure to drink it 3 times a day. It was interesting to see how often I would need to go to the bathroom. It felt, maybe it's the placebo effect, but it felt like it was cleaning out my body more because I got so much more fluid through my kidneys to clean out my system rather than letting it sit in there, which was nice. And then leading up to the competition itself, I didn't feel a huge difference, but then again, this was the first competition of the season. I wasn't in the greatest shape, physically wise, for it. So it was a difficult comp. I was, huffing and puffing the whole time. It was hard to catch my breath. The costume is always tight. But I did recognize that usually when I compete, my mouth gets very dry. Maybe it's the nerves, maybe I'm breathing so much. But it felt this time that wasn't so much of an issue. I feel like I could go through. My mouth didn't get so dry where I felt like I couldn't breathe because my system wasn't working. So I feel like that has a really good correlation to the amount of water I was drinking. Obviously, I don't know if there's a direct causation there, but uh, other than, like I said, just being out of physical shape, I felt like I was able to function a lot better. But in the day to day, that's where I felt I saw a lot more changes. Like I said, I felt kind of cleaner through my systems, that everything was getting cleaned out. Because water, it's so important for our cell function, for the whole body, but also to get the waste products that our body produce all throughout the different systems and remove it from the body, whether that be through the gastrointestinal tract or urinating. And I felt like again, like I said, it may be the placebo effect, but I feel like that changed the most. I felt like my body was able to run a lot better, just in my day to day life, running to and from certain things. It's unfortunate now, like I said, carrying a water bottle is very inconvenient for me. So if I don't have external motivation like this homework assignment, it's hard for me to take it with me. So unfortunately, I'm back down to being pretty dehydrated. But at least I know maybe I can guilt myself into making sure I drink a little bit more because I know it was so much better for me. But yeah, it was a great experience. I'm glad I was able to not just start drinking more water, but have a purpose with it to analyze it, make sure I was tracking if things were changing and sticking to a certain consistency. So yeah, it was a great project I was able to do for myself.